We are live. This is really light, but yeah. So this right here is the TEF6686. As most of you know, anyone who's ever been in like the the FMDX community or anything, you'll know that this radio right here is basically multi. Yeah. So this is really light, but two packages came in. One of them was something else my mom bought, but yeah, let's go ahead and unbox it. So I'm gonna try not to show too much of the packaging information because it has both my mom's name and the address on it. So, but I'll go ahead and get this thing. I might need some scissors. Nah, I can break through it. Yeah. Alright. This is not really the most conventional way to unbox, but let's go ahead and get what's in here. Alrighty. So as you can, no, it's already on there, but as you can see, this right here should be in this. It's wrapped in another box, so this should be something good. What's up, Cruz? And let's reveal it. It's really, I can see why it's really light. It is a small box, and you're gonna see why. But one thing I gotta figure out is how to put this antenna on there. It's a mini one. It's the TEF6686. I gotta get the antenna on here. Because the antenna doesn't automatically come on. You have to screw it on there or something. I think that will work. It should. It is small, but look at how large this antenna is. Hold on, chat. Y'all gotta see this. For such a small radio, the antenna on this thing is gigantic. It is the mini one, but it's legit the same for, look. See? Wait just a second. Look at this. For such a small radio, I can't even hold it with the antenna, really. Because I have a fear it's going to fall off. I might have to screw it on a little more. What's up, Evan? So yeah, I might have to screw it on a little more. Let me take the thing off of the, paper off of it too. Dude, look at this, bro. Look at this antenna. It is huge. And this was another radio, to put in comparison, this was another radio with the large antenna, and I thought that was the big one. That was the United BCWA. Has nothing to do with it. I just figured I'd point that out. But yeah, this is definitely its competition for sure. Again, it is a mini one, but the only issue is I really don't know how I'm gonna. Yeah, I knew the HDR14 did. Holding this is gonna be a little weird. But yeah, this is easily the tallest, especially for the radio of its size. Now let's turn it on. I figured this unboxing would be incomplete. All right.
Listen to Season 3 Every day, providing life-saving.
Yeah, you can go below that. You just have to. Thankfully, it doesn't bleed through on frequencies like that. It bleeds through like on the like that. It's probably because I'm not. I might be able to if I have to go outside, or I might have to go outside or pick it up. There's WKBC. Look how cool this screen is. Now I'm not gonna stay on there because of copyrighted music. WNKS? Wait, Kiss 95.1's coming, K-Love? Well, that's crazy, because that's a childhood station of mine. Of course, I'm not really a huge fan of their music, but, you know. Yeah, look at this. Now, I do think if I go outside, I'm going to get way better reception. But, dude, this is insane, bro. Now, there is a marginal today, so this could be useful. I do got to see if I can get WRBK in Columbia, because they relay alerts off of WXJ20. But, yeah, this is nice right here. I am going to do an outdoor test probably in a minute, but... Yeah, someone. I'm trying to see if I can get a station from Columbia. No, usually, I also see, yeah. Yeah, look, it's really cool when you just start it up and...
It'll cost you.
I am getting upstate stations in a lot better quality.
Of yesterday's sports are going to be the Cadence Aiden Spring.
I know I'm basically doing an FF bed scan, but I'm just showing the thing here.
Simulation. It's fighter aircraft pilots as well. The job you're doing.
Again, the problem, the antenna is huge, so... And... Okay, how does that work? Okay, it has shortwave and AM, so it could be useful for nighttime AM. Oh, I'm getting WFDD significantly better on here.
Pastor. Youth do better long term when they are sure.
Okay, I'm gonna turn that off. But yeah, that is cool right there, I think. No, well, okay then. I don't know how I'm gonna get a computer to. I gotta get my computer running. Then I don't know how often that happens. I don't. I'm telling you, my computer charger is not good. It's not working at all. I don't know how. Is there a cord to update that? What? I'm confused now. Well, whatever. I'm just glad I have it. Alright, so what else we got here? So, let's actually look at the thing here. I'm guessing that it's used for or whatever, speaker and charger. So this cord right here. All right then, I'll remember that. I don't know how I'm gonna get it hooked to a computer though. I don't know how to. That's the problem though, is my computer sucks. So how am I gonna get it into the computer? I don't know. Yeah, I don't plan on that. But that's why again, Chicopee, the chances of me putting up a web server right now are quite low. I don't think I have the time to monitor it coming soon, because I start school in 6 days. So. Alright, let's go outside and do a reception test. I'm gonna have to put this antenna down though for a second. And because with me standing up, I have a feeling that could definitely go on the ceiling. So give me just a second. I'm gonna mute because I have family in the living room, but we're gonna go out to the front.
To help
I'm
operate
getting
6 largest
WRHM
annual
significantly
events.
better.
It's going to fly online for various roles.
Surge once again. And if you're here today and you're struggling,
Let me get some stations in.
hey there, fellow
Yeah,
travelers, it's me.
this is definitely gonna work good for E-Skip because I could pick up stations on here, obviously significantly better, and they're easier to identify. I know every station around here pretty much, but I'll let you know. Yeah, but yeah, dude, this is great. I'm glad to have one. Again, the firmware updates, I'll figure out something. Again, I need to get a new computer charger, or I need to get a new computer in general. I might have to. My computer's sort of outdated. But my computer requires a specific charger, so I'll figure that out when the time comes. Hopefully it ain't. Hopefully I can. I'll find it. I know stations across North Carolina pretty much, and South Carolina. I think with E-Skip, you could probably help more then. Or Tennessee. Speaking of Tennessee, how well can I pick up WETS on this? Hold on. Which frequency is WETS? No, 89.5. Okay. Let me check. Yeah, I can pick it up too. I'm just trying to figure out how to do this with this massive antenna. Like, this antenna is huge. WKSF. I should be able to. Oh yeah, I did, I think, but let me double check. I don't know if that's WKSF. But yeah, as I said, yeah, the TEF is acquired. It is a mini one, but I heard there's literally almost no difference in reception. The only difference is, I think they said there's a difference in battery life, but most of it is the AM FM reception is near identical. And I could see why. Look at this antenna compared to the radio. Oh, look. Yeah. Again, it's cool to have a TEF now. I've wanted one for about a couple months now, and I might redo the FM band scan for Kings Mountain tonight, because this is probably more accurate to what you're going to hear in the car. Maybe tomorrow morning. I'm not sure yet. And then go over the buttons too. Wonder what the... That's bandwidth. And then right there, you got it mode, and then what goes on? No, yeah, we're gonna have the... Yeah, I plan on getting GTA 6 too. Yeah, man. Yeah, I can get yeah, I can get WKSF. So that's cool. WETS I can pick up, but barely. And I'm getting some station on 107.3. I do get shortwave, yes. And also, my mom, when she bought it, she did tell me that if the antenna does break on the TEF, you can get a replacement. So that's another one. I'm aware it has shortwave. I'm aware. Here. Yeah, it has shortwave, so I can pick up shortwave. It has AM/FM, obviously. You know what would be really cool if the TEF had NWR, but I probably get why it doesn't. But like, if it had NWR, that'd be cool. But obviously, this is gonna help a lot with FM. I'm gonna post something about it on my DXing channel tonight. Maybe a band scan or reception test or whatever, but we'll figure it out. I do plan on getting an SDR as well, but I think the SDR requires a computer. In fact, my mom, she also saw SDRs selling online. Yeah, SDR is NWR. That I'm gonna get the RTL one, but she saw an RTL, but that requires my computer. So, but I did talk about it. I am planning to get an SDR once my computer gets back up and running, or if I get a new computer. I don't think... Yeah, dude, this is a new era of the DXing channel mainly. But yeah, I'm glad I was able to finally get a TEF6686. Hint, it is the mini one, but I heard, again, there's really no difference in reception. So, yeah. Hope y'all enjoy the unboxing. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be live. Again, I would have done this on the DXing channel because it is a little more relevant there. There's two people. Yep, and then also if you go by all of North Carolina, Liam, I think, has one too. He was getting one. I don't know if he has his yet. Yeah, I got mine because I found this at a good price on Amazon, crazy enough. The one I was looking at was one on eBay, but that one was, and while it was a little bit cheaper, that one also was not gonna come in till late August, so I'm glad I was able to get one. The DP666, from what I know, is the more. Is it more common, or they might be both about the same? But so I do plan on getting a CL100 for NWR, but CL100 for FM, while possible, I do think the TEF already took its place. So the CR1009, which, as you know, I will always use the CR1009 for NWR. Yeah, I was thinking the DP666 is the more common one. That's what, I'm pretty sure that's what 95% of the people who I know that own a TEF do. But yeah, we will be redoing an FM band scan sometime, and whenever there's Tropo or whenever Rob mentions me that there's eSkip, I'll be able to go to it. I do also plan on using this for eSkip next year, because I know this year the eSkip openings sort of come to an end. Now, I do know there are occasional winter eSkip openings, but they are rare. Winter eSkip openings do happen, but they are rare. I know several EAS and DXing creators that have or maybe not several, I know a couple. Well, yeah, I knew FN had one too. But again, once I get my computer running and everything back to normal, I am considering starting the FM web server again, Chicopee. I don't know when. It might be a couple of months, but might be a couple months. But yeah. Alrighty. Again, I would do this on the DXing channel, but of course that channel does not have enough subscribers for me to go live on. And also, it is somewhat relevant to this channel, as I will be using this for FM alerts. In fact, I might use it for FM alerts today, because today is a marginal. But I will, yeah, I might even see about getting a whole new computer for Christmas, because I probably need one. Or I'll see if the charger can do it. But my computer takes such a specific charger, it might be hard to find another one. But we'll find out. Well, anyway, hope y'all, I don't know how long else I'm going to stay on here. I will probably make a community post about it too. And this will likely be my last live stream of the 2026 summer. Or at least my summer break. I might go live one more time before I go back to school. I don't know yet. But I am gonna try to enjoy my last days of summer while I can. So. Yeah. Again, just another look at the antenna. I'm definitely gonna have to close it up before I go inside. And the one thing that I'm gonna have to get used to is holding this, because holding such a large antenna on such a small radio is sort of a weird feeling in your hands. But yeah. You want to know how it does in the... It is smaller than the HDR, a bit notably. Yeah. Here. I am going to do a backyard test as well. But front yard, we get WETS. We get... Front yard, we can pick up WETS. And I can pick up... I'm pretty sure I could have picked up WKSF. Heck, not with it. This is easily the smallest radio I've ever owned. And that's saying something, because you know how small my X-Talkers are. Or, nah, the yellow X-Talker is not that small, but I do have I do have several smaller radios, because I like handhelds. Every radio I have is a handheld, except for the BCWA, and I know the 120 technically can be handheld, but the 120, I don't count that. Those are the only 2 radios I have, right, that are in service that are not handheld. But again, I plan on getting a CL100 for NWR. What happened to the rest of the Midland? Well, both of my all of my X-Talkers are Midland. So those Midland has a lot of handhelds, and I have the I have an ER40 and ER310 and an ER10. So the ER10's in Florida right now, but my cousin's working to ship that back up here. Honestly, Xylan, it would be super interesting if you got a TEF. It'd gain you a lot for alerts. I had a WR400 that went out of service it went out of service NWR wise in 2021. But it didn't go fully out of service until late 2023 because I used it for FM alerts. And again, Xylan, if you can't find a good enough deal on a TEF, an HDR14 will also work. But a TEF is top of the game for reception, which is why I got one. I was considering an HDR, but again, as I said, the TEF was selling at a really good price, and I had to get it. The Sanjian is also the CL100, so I will use it for the server, but I'm also going to use it just simply to DX off of and get FM alerts. Yeah, I'll see about it. Again, I heard no Charlotte area dude has a FMDX web server, and that's because I don't know many FMDX creators, many other FMDX creators besides Rob. Or there's probably, I think there's one or two, I know like one or two more in like this upstate, but that's different. So, okay, I'm doubtful I can get Savannah stations, but hey, if it works, it works. Raleigh, maybe. Because, again, as I said, Fairway says that he could get Raleigh on a normal day with the TEF. Now, of course, he does live further east than me, so he might get better reception of it. He's more than likely getting better reception of it. But no, what I'm really excited for is to take this TEF back down to the Florida Panhandle. Yeah, CJID. Yeah, I know. He was who I was thinking of when I was thinking of a local FM, even though he's from the upstate. I never talked to the guy, but I know his channel. But yeah, I will be using, again, as I said, even without like eSkip, I will be using this for Tropo as well. I'll also be using it for, again, possibly the FMDX server if I ever set it up, and the FM alerts. And AM alerts, for that matter. Though I don't know how AM reception works on this thing, but I do think if now obviously I'm going to be able to get WLAC, KDK, I forgot what the call sign was for Louisville. Yeah. AM alerts might go down in in quantity though, which I mean they're not even that high to begin with, but AM alerts might be becoming less and less common because, as I said, next year is going to be a big year. All right, Chicopee, I'll let you know. I did post one rock station legal ID on the CLT Metro channel. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed. See if anyone else is up here. See, this is the thing. But yeah, I'll probably make a community post also. So, I do appreciate everybody for coming on the unboxing. I know y'all been waiting all day to see this, so I'm glad y'all were able to. I'm glad we were all able to see it. Again, I'm glad it was able to come in time to where I could possibly get more alerts off of it. I don't know, because we do have a marginal today, and there are some thunderstorms expected. It would be rock if I did it. Rock, mostly rock. Even though it could be it wouldn't be a specific style like classic rock or alternative. It'd probably be a mix of everything. Even though I'm not huge into new mainstream rock, I'm more into... It'd be rock if I did it. I do have... You should get an FM transmitter. I think you have to have some legal qualifications for that though, so I don't know. I do plan on getting ham certified though. I would more than likely do IP. KHC27. Alrighty. Let me catch it. First, let me get it on a 88.9. I'll go record it separately. Yeah. Oh, an SDR could be used for relaying alerts on an IP as well. That would be good. That means I wouldn't have to buy an index, because I know SDRs are cheaper than index for the most part. Yeah, it probably is likely. Alrighty. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed this stream. Again, I hope y'all enjoyed the unboxing. I will be doing more stuff with this radio, including catching alerts on it, and I will make a community post for it, obviously, but to anyone who didn't see the unboxing. But alrighty, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed. Again, you're going to start seeing this radio a lot on both channels, more so the DXing, but you will see it on for FM. Because with this FM, I get more Tennessee counties, and I'll try to do another test, but I'm pretty sure I can get 1 or 2 Columbia stations from here. So I'm pretty sure if I can, I'll see what happens. But I know it's top of the game, so I'll see. But anyway, have a good afternoon, evening, and I will talk to y'all later. Have a good afternoon, or have a good evening, or have a good rest of your day. Have a good rest of your day. See ya.